Let's go. Welcome back to the RugDoc YouTube channel for another amazing video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you know what's going on, and make sure you hit the bell notifications icon so you're alerted when we go live and we got fresh new videos coming your way. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. All right, today we're going to be looking at the new cycle of breeding that we got going on for pets. And I'm going to go through the process. You're going to be able to watch me do it step by step. All right, so the budget we have here is going to be $23.37 for this 5-day breeding cycle here on Axie Infinity. And I'm adding to my original position. And this is a great way of dollar cost averaging by simply utilizing the 5-day time gate built in by the developers as a gameplay mechanic for the breeding game. Now, I have a bullish sentiment on this project from Sky Mavis, so I'm bolstering my bag on here. And I'm looking to continue to add more side accounts for scholarship programs with a value of approximately $1,500 to $2,200 USD. Now, on the farm side, I'm looking to step up to 2 distinctly different Axie breeds to hedge against market volatility, including the infamous OP meta pet nerf. Now, I'm still new on playing Axie Infinity. I'm not sure how aggressive the game developers are in meta balancing and pet nerfing, so it's just, a precaution. All right, so give me 1 sec. We're going to pop right in here for the breed. All right, so to begin, I'm going to purchase $79.50 worth of Smooth Love Potion, or SLP, and that's going to be a cost of roughly about $1,744, $1,700 USD, and that's going to be after the $39 gas fee. You heard that right. Fees on these are outrageous. There you got it on screen, $1,744 with that $39. Now, hopefully, these are going to start coming down. Luckily, you get to do a lot of stuff on Ronin, but this is the unfortunate part. But anyway, that's going to get me enough SLP. I don't need to buy any AXS because all my AXS is still on Ronin from my last buy. So I'm going to use the bridge to jump back over to Ronin with my freshly purchased SLP. And the gas fee on this, wait for it, $47. So, yeah. We're hoping these things are coming down, but no guarantees on that yet. So I'm walking all the way through this so you can see exactly what the process looks like. People are always wondering what the exact parts are. If you need to jump ahead, just hit fast forward on this. $79.50, moving it across Ronin, moving it across the bridge back into Ronin, and then we can get this on and cracking. You can see these are the 9 Axies that we had from last time. And I'm going to do a little math real quick. That's, say you saw the $17.32 back there, plus $50 for the gas, plus 42 to bring us back over to Ronin. So we're going to be, when we add up the other fees to move money over to from Ronin out onto the Ethereum network, and then also from Binance, I brought in some money. So I had to move that back over. So that's going to be your $79.50 in SLP plus my 12 AXS already in existence. $2,000 is that total price. So if we do a little back of the envelope math, that's going to be $500 per egg for each of these that we're hatching. And that's pretty much the cost on this. It's not the overall cost, but that's what it's going to be this week. So as we kind of walk through some of these and we're adding the cost together week over week, you have to keep that in mind. So for instance, I already had a few extra AXS. I didn't have to buy any. I get to save myself a couple of bucks, but I already took that off of last week's profits, right? So we always want to consider that. But we are going to use that now. So here you're going to get a chance to watch me basically blow $2,000 on some code that I get to possess, allegedly. Well, here you go, $2,000, and we're just gonna knock them out real quick. And the reason that it's a little more expensive too, as you can see, one of these has 4 breeds on it already. So that was the reason it was a little more expensive. Keep watching if you're interested in how I'm going to talk real quick about a few other important news things, but keep watching if you are interested in the steps in the process and how this all plays out and you want to see the things. Keep watching. But real quick, I wanted to hit something up. I know that it's been in the notes and they have updated the white page. They update that pretty often, pretty regularly, I've noticed. But the whole game plan for the end of the Q4 plan for the end of 2021 coming up is moving into that land game process. Now, I don't know exactly what that looks like yet, and a lot of folks are speculating on it. But one thing is for sure, if this last part, this Q4 going into 2022 here, is going to be focused on getting land up and running, and then they have that 6-month period from the beginning of 2022 all the way into June as bookmarked for doing land and opening up that part of the game. What that tells us is, if you haven't gotten in here and you're wondering, have I missed it? Am I too late? We haven't even gotten to the land part yet. Not only are we not at land, but the U.S. still hasn't come on board. You've heard me talk about that before. The consumer giant of the planet, the United States of America, still hasn't come on. So you got that going for you as well. There's a few different items making it a really good opportunity if you're looking for an entry. Now, I was talking a little bit earlier about SLP. When I bought that SLP, it was more than I'm paying today. I think SLP prices are at about $15 as of this recording, which is 8/24. So keep that in mind. It's going to cost less money to breed. A lot of folks that are in here grinding, trying to make that, their paychecks, they've been struggling a little bit, but that means it's a good opportunity for you as an investor. Okay, if you're looking to come in and grind this game, it's still really good. You make more money on this game than any other game I've found. And I've seen some people looking at the math a little differently, but it's this is consistent. You know how to make it. You can come in and do it, and it doesn't take you any additional money. If you don't have the startup costs, get a scholarship and you're good to go. I mean, it's that I don't want to call it simple because sometimes it can be a little more challenging. There's a lot of folks trying to get those. But if you're the kind of person willing to put in the work and, chase it down and go after it, you're the kind of person that's going to succeed with that opportunity anyway. And we are doing some here as well at RugDoc too. So make sure you look out for that. But if you do have the money and you got some cash, you want to throw in a couple bucks, even if it's $1,000 or $2,000 that you make sure you only put money in that you're not afraid to lose. Do not bring the rent and try and put it on Axie Infinity. Okay, that is a no-no. But if you got the extra money, this is a great opportunity now. $1,000, $2,000, you don't have it set aside for anything in particular. You can just go ahead and bring that on in. SLP is light. There's a great opportunity to start breeding now. And I think once land comes out, it's going to change things. So you want to be ready for that next part. When the land portion of the game rolls out, you want to have your teams ready. You want to have your businesses set up if you're setting up a business. If you're just looking to fight and just looking to play and you're just wanting to buy Axies, there's no better game to put your money in than this one. If you're like, I'm thinking about just putting in some money so I can grind something, I'm playing Splinterlands next. I know people have been bugging me about it. We're going to do it. I did not want to do Crypto Blades, and I know one of my buddies on here, he did the videos for him, but I wasn't bullish on that project for a bunch of reasons, and I can go through them, but I'll make a separate video for that. But the long and short of it, they were not ready for that project at all. I don't think that was a surprise. Now, that all being said, not a good one. I've heard some other things about Splinterland, and it's supposed to be, a better game. So we're gonna find out. I'm not familiar with it. I haven't played it. I had somebody briefly discussing it with us, so we're gonna try that out. So that's that game. This game right now, if you got some money and you're looking to do an investment and you're looking to get in, perfect game. I think the timing on this is excellent. There's the SLP price is low. The land is coming out here Q4. Okay, that's another month and a half, and they're going to have that whole land portion coming up, and the U.S. still hasn't come on board. So those are three really good reasons why this is a plus for me here. All right, thanks for hanging out with us. That's going to do it for this video. But don't forget, the follow-up is coming, and you're going to see these 4 bad boys hatch. People are asking, why did you spend so much on these? Why was it $500 a pop average and you only had 4 birds? I don't understand. It's gonna make a little more sense in the next video. The reason is because I needed to breed something that was gonna make a little more money. And I'm not saying that I have a pet Axie that hit $2,000 that we just cracked an egg on, but just hit one. And because you stay to the end of the video, you know about it. And make sure you check in next time so you can find out exactly which one it is in case you're interested in breeding some similar. And I compare it to the one on the market. It's actually a lot more than that. And mine's better. Check out the next video. And make sure you check out RugDoc.io and hang out on the website and learn everything you need to know about DeFi. We also got a wiki page. It'll explain everything about all this crazy stuff if you're not familiar. You don't know Web3 or decentralized finance, any of that, go to check out the wiki site. And, it actually has some videos from this YouTube channel. So you can pop around here or go back and forth. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, RugDoc.io. And while you're here on the page, if you gave me a like, I would really appreciate that. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notifications icon so when that next video comes, you can see that Axie. It's going to do it. I appreciate you for hanging out with us. We're going to see you in the next video. Take care.